Well, today, something I've overlooked quite often and hear about the stories all the time, but I'm going to make a wall. It's not going to be a safe, but it's going to be a wall gun carry case. It's going to be hidden in the wall, but it's going to be real simple to get to. So anyway, all you need is like some 3/4 plywood and 1/4 plywood, and a few nuts, bolts, and screws. Alright, I'm going to start by ripping down some 3/4 plywood to 3 inches wide. As you can see, I'll recycle anything I can. I gotta cut an angle on these, something similar to that, so that we can get it down inside the wall. We don't want to cut any bigger of a hole than we have to. Okay, when you get the end cut on your board, you want to find out the hole that you cut that it's going to fit in there, and you get down to a certain point, then you need to mark the top, and that way you know when you cut it there, it's going to fit in there. See, that's going to go in, turn, go against the wall. Okay, and see that bottom part is for our slide. Alright, let's get our 10 inches. It's got to be the 10 inches plus our 2 sides, so it needs to be 11.5 inches by, we're going to call it 19 inches. We want it to overrun the bottom, so 19 by 11.5. Build this just like a cabinet. You want to get one side of your plywood, assuming your plywood is square, one side of your plywood to one side, and then move the top piece to line up with the top of your plywood. That way it'll be square. And then finish it up by following the edge of your plywood on this side. Okay, now we've got the first part of it built. Now we got to get the 2 sides here. Got to get this edge and then the top edge. But now, wait a minute, we're not going to get the top edge, we're just going to get just the bottom edge. Now this part here you can do any way you want to. The way I like to do it The reason I let this overhang right here is so that I can bring this piece down and have it touch this, the other piece. Then I just glue it, put some caulking in there. I mean, not glue, but put some caulking in there so we can't get any bugs up in there. The only reason I like to leave these little bobs on there is because if it comes down to a point, this always starts splitting over time, so I leave that alone. I mean, you can do it any way you want to. Okay, this is panel glue. Well, as always, I put that one piece on the wrong side. Anyway, I need to cut a piece for here. This side here should have only been halfway, but we'll fix it. Ain't no problem. I got to cut this across there because this is supposed to be the front. Okay.